Forget supercar price tags for a second, because what you're about to hear might completely reset your expectations. The 2027 BYD Denza Z9 GT has just stepped into the spotlight with styling that looks straight out of a futuristic design studio. Performance numbers that flirt with true sports cars, and luxury tech that usually lives in vehicles twice or even 3 times the price. And the craziest part? This machine is expected to land around the $50,000 mark. Yes, you heard that right? Today on the Car Review Hub, we're diving deep into a car that many are already whispering could be a serious headache for brands like Porsche, Audi, and even BMW. So buckle up, because this one is wild. Let's start at the backside, because the rear of the 2027 BYD Denza Z9 GT makes a statement before you even notice the badge. The first thing that grabs your attention is the full-width LED light bar stretching cleanly across the tail. At night, this thing looks futuristic and expensive. It's the kind of lighting signature you'd expect from a high-end European performance GT. The rear design is wide and planted, with sharp lines and sculpted surfaces that emphasize stability and speed. There's an integrated spoiler that flows naturally from the body. It's not something tacked on for show, and lower down you'll notice aggressive diffuser-style elements that hint this car was designed with aerodynamics in mind. Everything about the back end says performance, confidence, and modern luxury. Stand behind it. And you'd never guess this car is targeting a price bracket that usually buys you a well-optioned family sedan. Moving over to the left side, the Denza Z9 GT really starts to earn its GT badge. The side profile is long, low, and incredibly sleek, blending the elegance of a coupe with the practicality of a shooting brake. The roofline flows smoothly toward the rear, giving it a very European Grand Tourer vibe, similar in spirit to cars like the Porsche Taycan Sport Turismo, or even the Audi RS6, but with its own identity. The body sits low to the ground, and the wide stance is emphasized by muscular rear haunches that look ready to unleash serious power. Frameless doors add that premium touch, while flush door handles help keep the design clean and aerodynamic. Massive alloy wheels fill the arches perfectly, making the car look aggressive even when it's standing still. Be honest, if you saw this rolling past you on the street, would you ever guess it costs anywhere near 50 grand? Now let's walk around to the right side, because symmetry matters, and the Denza Z9 GT doesn't disappoint. From this angle, the attention to detail really stands out. The sculpted character lines run smoothly from front to rear, guiding airflow and giving the car a sense of motion, even at a stoplight. The side mirrors are sleek and sporty, designed to reduce drag while still looking premium. There's a real sense that BYD didn't cut corners here. This isn't a car that looks good in photos but cheap in real life. Everything feels intentional, balanced, and upscale. Compared to traditional luxury brands, the Z9 GT holds its own visually, and in some ways it even feels more daring. Do you think traditional German brands have become a bit too safe with their designs lately? Step inside, and this is where the 2027 Denza Z9 GT truly starts to feel like a disruptor. The interior doesn't just match the exterior hype, it amplifies it. The cabin feels like it belongs in a flagship luxury vehicle, not a so-called affordable performance GT. The dashboard is clean, it's modern and dramatic, dominated by multiple high-resolution displays that seamlessly blend into the overall design. There's a large central touchscreen for infotainment, a fully digital instrument cluster in front of the driver, and even a passenger-side display that adds to the futuristic cockpit feel. Everything is slightly angled toward the driver, reinforcing that this car is meant to be driven, not just admired. Material quality is shockingly good for the expected price. Soft-touch leather covers most surfaces, paired with premium stitching, brushed metal accents, and customizable ambient lighting that transforms the cabin at night. The seats are deeply bolstered to keep you in place during spirited driving. Yet they're comfortable enough for long highway journeys. Rear passengers aren't forgotten either, with generous legroom and headroom that make this a genuinely usable four-door GT. How many performance cars can you think of that look this aggressive but still work as a daily family vehicle? Technology is everywhere in the Denza Z9 GT, but it's implemented in a way that feels intuitive rather than overwhelming. The infotainment system is fast, sharp, and responsive, with seamless smartphone integration and crisp graphics. A premium sound system fills the cabin with rich, immersive audio, while advanced climate controls, wireless charging, and intelligent voice commands make everyday driving easier. Ambient lighting can be customized to match your mood or even your driving style, adding another layer of personalization. It's the kind of tech setup you'd expect from a high-end Mercedes or Porsche. Yet here it is, in a car that's aiming to undercut them on price. Safety and driver assistance are just as impressive. The Z9 GT comes loaded with advanced systems, like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assists, blind spot monitoring, and intelligent parking features. Semi-autonomous driving tech helps reduce fatigue on long trips, while still keeping the driver engaged. These systems work quietly in the background, enhancing confidence without stealing the spotlight from the driving experience. Would you trust a car like this to handle most of your daily driving on its own? Now let's talk about the heart of the beast, the engine, or more accurately, the electrified powertrain, because this is where things get really interesting. The 2027 BYD Denza Z9 GT is expected to use a high-performance electric setup developed by BYD, potentially featuring multiple electric motors for all-wheel drive capability. That means instant torque, lightning-fast throttle response, and brutally quick acceleration. Rumors suggest 0 to 60 times that push deep into sports car territory, putting serious pressure on established performance brands. Power delivery is smooth yet relentless, pulling hard from a standstill and continuing with confidence at highway speeds. Handling is another area where the Z9 GT shines. Thanks to a low center of gravity from the battery placement, a wide track, and an advanced suspension system, the car feels planted and composed through corners. Whether you're cruising comfortably or pushing hard on a winding road, it strikes an impressive balance between excitement and usability. BYD's expertise in battery technology also plays a huge role here, helping maintain efficiency and consistent performance even during aggressive driving. Fast charging capability means you can regain a significant amount of range in a short time, making the Z9 GT practical for both daily commutes and long-distance trips. Would you pick something like this over a traditional petrol-powered performance car? Now let's get to the part that really shakes up the industry: the price. The 2027 BYD Denza Z9 GT is expected to come in at around $50,000. Depending on market and configuration, let that sink in for a moment. You're getting supercar-inspired design, cutting-edge electric performance, luxury-filled interior, and advanced technology for a price that undercuts many entry-level luxury sedans. When you compare that to vehicles like the Porsche Taycan, Audi RS models, or BMW's performance lineup, the value proposition becomes almost unbelievable. Is brand prestige really worth paying double or triple the price? So what's the final verdict? The 2027 BYD Denza Z9 GT isn't just another new electric car. It's a statement. It proves that world-class design, serious performance, and true luxury no longer require a six-figure budget. This car challenges the traditional hierarchy of the performance luxury segment and sends a clear message to established brands. The competition has arrived and it's not playing around. Whether it truly becomes a Porsche killer will depend on how buyers value brand image versus pure substance. But one thing is certain: the Denza Z9 GT is a wake-up call for the entire industry. Now I want to hear from you. Would you choose the Denza Z9 GT over a well-known European performance brand? Does design and performance matter more to you than a logo on the hood? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and follow the Car Review Hub for more exciting car reviews just like this.